Alright guys, got a new personal best to track. I'm going to show you the short videos I have. And my brother will be in there too, running the timer too, then we'll talk about it. Alright, we're at the track again. It's a lot cooler out. We're going to see what we can do. Got my car out here, my brother come with me this time. Got the filter pulled off of it. We'll make a pass or two with no filter on it and put it back on. All the interior's in it. Got his truck out here. Alright guys, as you seen in the video, finally got a 1089 in it. Full weight, all the seats and stuff in it. The only thing it's somewhat weight reduction on the car is the race stars and the drag wheels, and there's no spare tire in it. That's it. But this 08 model, Charger RT 5.7, stock bore, stock stroke, pre-eagle. Still has the old heads on it, the pre-eagle heads. You can see the EGR block-off plate right there. But I did port them. You can go back to some of my other videos and see. I poured them out to a 6.1 port. And I got the Edelbrock supercharger on it. Got rods and pistons in it. Custom cam, ARP, head bolts and stuff. Stock throttle body. 93 octane. Stock trans with the 3200 FTI stall converter. Got the 3.06 get track rear end. Long tubes, exhaust, so on. It's just a quick rundown of stuff. You can go back to some other videos and check it out if you're interested. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It was running 11 O's all night, and I finally let it set a little while, let it cool down good, and finally went out there and got a 10.8, so really happy with that. And as far as my brother goes, he got his new personal best last night. He ran a 12.82, I think it was. It's 12.8s. He's still spinning. He's got to get a drag pack on that truck bad. We can't launch it real hard. It just fighting traction issues. That truck has, if he had a drag pack on it, no doubt in my mind he'd get a 12.6, 12.5 the way it sits right now. But it done good too, so. But you'll see a couple clips in the video. The DA last night was about 5 to 600-ish, last I checked it. It wasn't in the negative, but that was still really good DA. That just goes to show you, some of you guys don't realize that weather and DA has a lot to do with your quarter-mile times and your track times and stuff. It plays a big part. We picked up just a hair over 2/10 just by the weather being a lot better last night and stuff versus last week. Last week it was 2700 DA, and the best I could get was 1111. So we picked up over 2/10. Never pulled no weight out of the car. Still full weight. On 93, the only thing different that I changed, I pulled the air filter off, and I actually put a little bit more air in the tires. I've got the Nitto 555R2. These are the new redesign from Nitto. These are 305/45 17s. They do really good. They was dead hooking at the track last night at 24.5 PSI. Dead hooking. They do really good on the street. I'm impressed with them versus the old version, old 555Rs. But I think the car, if I wanted to, if we put a little bit hotter tune in it, it would go even faster. But we're kinda on the conservative side. He tuned it a little richer and stuff just for safety, and we're a little softer on the hit coming out of the hole just to help the transmission where it's still stock. But I'm still happy with it. If I really wanted to go all out and not increase the power or change anything on the tune-up right now, if I pulled the seats and everything out of it, I don't want to, but let's just say if I wanted to, I think it'd probably go 10.7s in really good weather and stuff like it was last night. Maybe 10.6 if I'm lucky, but I'm just going to keep it full weight and stuff. Future plans. I do plan on, I got to get some bigger injectors. I got the Hellcat injectors in it right now. They're at 92% duty cycle, so there ain't much left on those. I got to get some bigger injectors, and instead of buying a transmission, I think I'm going to try the Troy Dean valve body. They claim on a bone stock Nag1 transmission with that valve body in it, tuned properly now, it'll handle over 700 wheel no problem. So we're going to see. We might go that route, but if it tires up, we'll just get one. We'll get a transmission. But I got to get the injectors, the valve body, and I'm going to get a little bit smaller pulley, and I'm going to get a Grip Tech one. I got a 3-inch one in the house, but it's not a Grip Tech. But I'm gonna order a 2/8 Grip Tech pulley. We might not even use a 2/8. We're just gonna see. But I'm gonna try to push it as about as far as I can on 93 octane, somewhat safely, without having without it seeing any detonation. If it sees detonation, we'll have to back it up some, but we'll see. My plan is to make over 700 wheel on 93 and just call it done power wise. Then I'm gonna start on the suspension and stuff and see what we can get. But I think honestly, if I think we can get it over 700 wheel and do a little bit of suspension work and stuff, it should go low 10s. Maybe if I'm lucky, it might crack into the 9s, 9.9 or something. We might have to pull the seats or something to do that, but we'll just see. But I plan to just get over 700 wheel and just sit back and enjoy the car. I don't plan on pushing it to its absolute limit. If I really wanted to, which I've talked about this in other videos, I honestly think this blower and the setup that I have, if I would put it on race gas and pulley down the hell out of this supercharger and turn it fast, I'm talking spin that blower as hard as it'll spin, I think it'd crack just a little over 800 to the tire if I really wanted to. But you would be spinning that blower past what it's capable of, the RPM range on the blower, and past the efficiency range, and you'd really run into a lot of heat problems. I don't want to do that. I want to keep this blower in the efficiency range and keep it reliable somewhat. But we'll probably also upgrade the drive shaft and the axles at some point too. But I just want to touch on a few things. Like and subscribe. Thanks.